Thank you very much, Kuldev. Pleasure to be here. I'd like to share with you our work on topical copper eye drops, which we're using as a platform for different indications. Our first product for keratoconus was licensed to Glaukos a few years ago, and today the focus of my talk will be on our second product for pediatric myopia. We do have a preclinical asset in a rare orphan disease as well. Myopia is a huge problem. More than 20 million American children have it, and a majority of the world's population will be myopic in the next 2.5 decades. And this is rapidly becoming an issue because of decreased biomechanical strength in the sclera of myopic children and patients that's due to insufficient physiologic cross-linking. So the myopic sclera is weak due to insufficient lysyl oxidase. And copper is an absolute cofactor for the lysyl oxidase enzyme, and it's decreased in the hair and tears of myopic children. And interestingly enough, patients with Menkes disease, which is an absolute copper transport deficiency, develops a very severe myopia. So our product, iVeena 85, has a totally new, novel mechanism of action. It is not atropine. It has no anticholinergic activity. It upregulates lysyl oxidase to induce scleral cross-linking. So we're actually treating the pathophysiology of pediatric myopia. And in pediatric myopia, the eye becomes like an egg rather than its normal spherical shape, and that leads to long-term ocular comorbidities, retinal detachment, myopic maculopathy, glaucoma, and so treating it at an early age represents a tremendous return on investment for any healthcare system or insurance company. In our preclinical studies, we showed that in myopic tree shrews, in the sham group in the light blue, they develop rapid onset myopia, more than 6 diopters, and we're able to cut that in half. Our product, iVeena 85, is in the dark blue within a period of 2.5 months. And we're able to reduce axial elongation, bend that curve towards the normal in that same period of time. So we were superior to sham in reducing myopic progression and axial elongation in animals, and atropine did not have any statistically significant effect in this animal model. So earlier this year, we completed our phase 1 study in human patients, 18 vehicle-treated patients versus 18 iVeena 85 patients, and very happy to say we just completed this month or last month and got the data yesterday, so I'm going to go through the top-line data that I have so far. No serious adverse events, a few instances of mild or trace hyperemia. These were all self-limited. No corneal haze or slit lamp findings, no retinal anomalies, no decrease in vision or intraocular pressure spikes. When we looked at assessment of fluorescein staining, hyperemia, or pain, there was no significant change between or difference between iVeena 85 and vehicle. There was a little bit of stinging at the week 3 visit, but that seemed to have been self-resolved. So we should have the clinical study report in a few months and have the FDA end of phase 1 meeting in July, and ideally we'll be able to commence phase 2 later this year. And our phase 2 program is expected to be a 105-patient program with 3 arms, placebo, a low dose, and a high dose, going for 1 year of treatment. The long-term projections on this product, because this is such a huge market, are substantial. We would expect this to be a multi-billion-dollar sale projection after launch. However, it is a long timeline because FDA phase 3 studies take so long in pediatric myopia. So we're happy to have the advice of several luminaries in ophthalmology and optometry and pediatric ophthalmology, and we're currently raising funds for our phase 2 program. We feel this can be a best-in-class product for pediatric myopia. Thank you very much.